Good day, my fellow learners. I'm Daniel Amenser Mese and I will be discussing about the issue regarding the subject of ethics. Ranked 7 on the list of the friendliest country in the world by Shannon Reed on his article Far and Wide website. The Philippines is indeed well known for the hospitality of its people. It is due to the fact that ever since a child, we Filipinos were taught and trained to have respect towards other and obey etiquettes of place we go to. Ethics has been integral part of the Philippine society, or any other society has been practiced where we go. Even if the subject is not being educated to as on prior, we unknowingly do ethics because as we grow old, our capability to properly decide and choose proper action increases. If young adults and adults already have the ability to decide, then it will leave us to wondering why ethics be instructed. On the tertiary levels, it is really necessary or should be put in the consideration of removal? Before we weigh things about the issue, it is important to know what ethics. First, according to the British Broadcasting Corporation or BBC, ethics came from the Greek word ethos. Ethos, which means custom, habit, character, or disposition. It is a system of moral principles and affects how people make decisions and live their lives. Getting to the point, this is the main reason why the subject should be included in the curriculum. Remember that for society to be progressive, it is a system should be developed. For the system to be well developed, the citizens should be well trained in good conduct and character. Such characteristics and molded at academies where not only knowledge is taught, but as well as the proper conduct is being performed. The subject that encompasses both knowledge and good character. Ethics. It is ethics or etiquettes are being educated like the business ethics that teaches people of the proper custom on a workplace, or in education or professional ethics for appropriate habits at school or to any other profession are being instructed. Moreover, according to Alan Graham in research entitled The Teaching of Ethics in Undergraduate Accounting Programs, the student perspective, 61% of the respondents agreed of the proposition that aim of ethics teaching should be to help them recognize the possible ethical dilemmas. In other words, the student or any other individual are aware that the subject is beneficial since it steers them to analyzing the problem first before coming up the ethical decision. In addition to the preceding paragraph, ethics is also a fundamental part of any other subjects. Take, for example, the field of science. Many of you will think that science doesn't need ethics, as the previous one deals with a different area of expertise and as its own research process such as the scientific method. Yet, as based on the National Institute of Environmental Health Science or NIH website on David B. Resnick article called Why is Ethics Research and Why It's Important. Last 2015 norms promote the aims of research, such as knowledge, truth and avoidance of error. For example, prohibition against fabricating, falsifying, or misinterpreting research of data promote the truth of minimize error. Ethics aim for the truth, and this basic principle is applied anywhere in science and research. The skill to evaluate the data and information are critical parts of ethics, which is also performed at other subjects like mathematics and English. On the other hand, one may of the perspective of ethics as just an additional subject to the student. The assumption that ethics is not related to other courses at tertiary level, thus adding it to the curriculum may just be another burden to the learners. It is indeed indirectly connected to other programs, but we should not ignore that it's still connected at the same point. The simple strand of interconnectedness of the other subjects and courses to ethics should not be ignored because the basic relation will ensure that the learners will graduate with enough competitiveness and with the right conduct and character as being taught in ethics. Therefore, just like any other subjects at the universities, ethics should not be removed, must be retained and be instructed to the student, and should be included in the curriculum to guarantee that every academy will precede the youth that Dr. Jose P. Rizal has vision of.